Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the Appleton Oak. This is Diamond Dave Damone. I'm Mason Quinn. Guys, tonight we are taking a look at what has quickly become our favorite show. We are looking at The Last of Us. This is episode 5. And man, I'm enjoying this show so much. I just cannot wait to get to it. I love the realism. I love the attention to detail they put into everything. It's fantastic.
Every single episode has been phenomenal in its own right, and they've all been uniquely very different. And so coming into this, I have no expectations other than it's just going to be awesome.
I'm really looking forward to this one. That's all I got to say. Let's go!
Okay, this must be early on.
Wow.
Oh, brutal.
Oh,
This is getting-
man.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, what did we talk about before, though? You'll never fight as hard as
Oh
somebody
my God.
defending their home.
Oh, my
Yikes.
God.
It's a pincushion. Is this like a
Hard.
sick ward, or what is this?
Is this then, or is this back to like now?
You know, Perry, I used to be so scared of these people. Betraying your neighbors to Fedra
Oh, the collaborators.
so that you could get medicine, alcohol, fucking apples. Did it make you feel safe? How does it make you feel now? Well, I'm not Fedra. Lucky for you. No one here has to die. We could put you on trial. You're all guilty, so that's how that'll go. Where is Henry? I guess they don't know. Kill them.
He's with Edelstein.
Oh,
Well, he was a lot more discreet than you fucking idiots.
He had a place to hole up in the open city.
Kansas City is free. Hole up. Where?
He didn't say. I swear, I've told you everything I know.
You're a rat.
Oh, she's going to take him out.
yeah.
Okay, I want our people going door to door until we find him.
We already got a perimeter around the city. We can wait him out. Door to door would take a lot of men, and there are other things that probably
He's not my 7th priority, Perry.
Are we really putting them on trial?
No.
No. When you're done, burn the bodies. It's faster.
Was that the pile that we saw when Joel was rolling in?
That might have been, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so they gave us a much more intense
Yeah.
side of her than the previous episode. Mm-hmm. Previous episode made her look like she was really hesitant. This one, she's like, yeah, get him out.
Yeah.
We're done.
But yeah, it's interesting how they dealt with collaborators and those who they viewed as selling out their own, you know?
Okay, so we're still getting more of the backstory.
I'm sure they don't know about this.
I got it from Fedra officer. Patient, look me a favor. He said he found it himself.
And what if they get to him?
I already did.
So we'll sneak our way out. Tunnels,
Tunnels.
20 cans, and 6 pounds of jerky for the 3 of us. If we stick to the minimum, I think we can make it 11 days.
Is he scared?
Oh, he saw a lot. Nothing I can do about that now.
He's scared because you're scared.
Kind of hard to not be timid a little bit with this situation.
Yeah, he did all the drawings. Man, you remember being a little kid and getting a big bag of crayons like that? It'd be awesome.
It was great. What a tough situation.
Yeah, they don't know he got caught.
You know, and how long can you wait around for?
Oh, he's being honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he saw all the, carnage
Yeah,
already.
he-
There's nothing left to hide, really.
The kid knows.
What a difficult spot for a parent to be in. I can't. Oh my god.
Well, is that parent, you think, or is that little brother?
Oh, it could be
maybe?
little brother. Yeah. I mean, he looks old enough. Could be his dad. Could be a big brother.
Oh, okay. This makes sense. It's a water-based, right?
Oh, so the gun that he has that he's got pointed at
Empty.
it's empty. Yeah.
There's Joel. Man, I love how they do the different perspectives of
I
the
was
same
just
thing.
gonna say that.
I love
when they do that. Jinx.
Oh.
Oh, he saw him.
Saw him.
Did Joel see him?
Yeah, Joel saw him.
Seemed like he did, yeah.
Yeah, he absolutely did. What are the odds they ended up in the same room, though? Oh.
Glass. Not at me.
Joel!
Eyes on me. Eyes on me. We don't want to hurt you. We want to help you. I don't know what the next step is with something like this, but if I lower my gun, we didn't hurt you, so you don't hurt us. Right?
That's right.
That's a weird fucking tone, man.
That's just the way he sounds. He has an asshole voice. Joe, tell him he's okay.
Everything is great.
I'm gonna trust you. But if either of you guys try anything, yeah?
Who are you?
My name's Henry. It's my brother Sam.
Okay, so brother.
I'm the most wanted man in Kansas City. My guess is you're running a close second. Where'd you get these?
From Bill. He's dead.
I'm guessing you don't have much, so this means a lot.
I'm Ellie.
I'm Joel. Look, you ate. We didn't kill each other. Let's call this a win-win and move on.
Y'all came up here to get a view of the city and plan a way out.
No, Fedra.
Not as of 10 days ago, no.
You always heard Casey Fedra was...
Monsters, savages, raped and tortured and murdered people for 20 years.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's a lot of built-up anger.
I'm a collaborator.
I don't work with rats.
Yeah, you do. That's how I followed you here. I know the city, and that's how I'm gonna help you get out.
Oh, that's why she wants him. Collaborator.
Now I know where to go, but I don't know how to make it through alive. Never killed anyone. And pointing an unloaded gun at you is the closest I've ever come to being violent. I show the way, you clear the way.
Well, he knows they're after Joel and they're after him, so what do they have to lose?
So how are we getting out?
Highways, downtown. This whole area belongs to Kathleen, leader of the resistance. They got people posted all around the inside perimeter. If we get close, we get caught.
Kansas City has a subway?
No, but they do have maintenance tunnels. So we enter the tunnels here, travel underground, west side north, residential. There's an embankment on the other side of the houses. We head down, pedestrian bridge over the river.
It's a great plan. So what do you need me for?
You notice anything strange about this city?
No infected?
Fedra drove them underground 15 years ago and never let them come back up.
Wow.
Everyone thinks that it's full of infected, including Kathleen, which means that we're not going to be running into any of her people.
You've been down there.
No,
Look at Joel.
they cleared it out, all of it,
When?
3 years ago. Okay, maybe there's one or two, but you handle it.
What if there's more?
Or one of those blind ones that sees like a bat?
You ran into a clicker,
2 of them.
and you're still alive. You're the right people. If it gets bad down there, we turn around. It's our only shot. They're going to help us escape.
I mean, I don't know what other choice you have. You're not
It really isn't when you,
You
when
know?
you stop thinking
Yeah,
about the
it's-
scenario.
There's so many patrols. There's so many people out there.
They're all wanted.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they're even moving as much as they are in the daylight.
I think it's this way.
Sound real confident.
Yeah, that was a sign of like, oh shit, by Joel.
Ah, Dark Stairways, Diamond Dave's favorite.
Don't trust them.
It's empty. The plan is good.
We've been down here 2 seconds. We don't know anything.
That's kind of a pessimist.
I'm not.
Wow.
Remember they showed in the last episode like the floor like bubbling, and dude was like, "We got to get out of here."
Yeah.
No.
Good to see Joel protecting the kids.
Could you think maybe there'd be some kind of supplies along the way, someplace maybe?
Well, we got. I suppose it's like the school must have been.
People went underground after outbreak day, built settlements.
No way! I love these! I have issues 4, 5, 6, 11. Ah, so cool. Endure and survive. Endure, survive. Yeah, man.
It's great that these two have had an instant connection, Ellie and Sam.
Yeah.
If you were collaborating to take care of him, I shouldn't have said what I said. I don't know your situation. All things considered, seems kind of cruel to send a whole army after you for that.
You know, I wasn't exactly telling you the truth before. There was a man, a great man, and he was always forgiving. Sam, he got sick. Leukemia. There was one drug that worked. There wasn't much left of it. And it belonged to Fedra. And if I wanted some, take something big. So I gave him something big. The leader of the resistance movement in Kansas City, the captain's brother.
Oh,
There we go.
there it is.
You waited long enough.
We haven't found him yet.
What about the man who killed Brian? We're not doing so good. Have you been back to the room you grew up in?
No.
When Michael and I were little, this room seemed so big. He was so beautiful. I'm not. He would be horrified by the things I've done. And if you've come to tell me that Michael wouldn't want me to hurt Henry, that he would want me to forgive, I know that too. He told me.
Oh,
The last time I saw him alive, in jail, he told me to forgive.
Your brother was a great man. We all loved him. He didn't change anything. You did. We're with you.
Giving a reassurance.
Wow, they say he didn't change anything, but the other guy said he was the leader of the resistance.
but maybe nothing happened until she took over.
Which was 10 days ago.
Yeah, 10 days ago, essentially. when
So,
they got rid of the Federals.
Maybe he was giving her like a little fluff so they can keep pushing forward.
Or did him getting 86th in prison lead her to say, "This is it, we're going"?
That could be.
Oh, I don't like the way this shot is. It feels too open.
No one's gonna be here because my plan worked. Make this right. Embankment behind the last house.
No, something feels very wrong right here.
Well, we're going to Wyoming. What? It's a huge state. It can fit 2 more people.
Joel.
Giving her the look.
No, Ellie, never, ever, ever happen. And he's like,
Oh,
That
it was coming.
Oh, there's
There
the
you
muzzle
go.
flash.
Yep.
If you don't move, he's not going to hit you. I'm going to go around, try to get in the house through the back, and then I'll take him out.
but if you go out there, he's gonna kill you.
It's dark and he has shit aim. Nobody's going to kill
Then
me.
he's gonna kill us.
Do you trust me?
I'm really happy they acknowledged He's got shitty aim.
Yeah, well, and to hit a moving target
Hard.
at
That
dark
distance,
from that distance is real
Thank you
tough.
for not being your typical movie guy in
Yeah.
a window from, unless he's a
Yeah.
army sniper. Or is it going to be a kid or something?
Old man.
Put the gun down and then stay up here for another hour. Please don't do it.
Oh, got me good.
Oh, we're all fine here. Everything's fine. How are you?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, you guys got to move. Wow.
My heart's going like 200 miles an
Oh,
hour,
he's
guys.
got a jam. Oh,
See that? Ellie
Joel
fell.
got him. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That is a freaking army.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the explosion will give him a chance to get away.
Well, they were already mad.
Yeah.
Now they're going to be even more pissed.
Okay.
Round the back, take him out.
Oh,
Jeez.
Dead end, Henry. That's all right. Doesn't matter.
Just let the kids go.
The girl is with the man who killed Brian and Sam. I know why you did what you did. But did you ever stop to think that maybe he was supposed to die?
He's just a fucking kid.
Kids die, Henry.
Jesus.
She is 100% heartless.
You ready to take him and run? Yes.
It's time, Henry. Enough.
It ends the way it ends.
uh-oh, it's falling in. Are we going to have monsters here?
What just happened?
It's falling in through the basement. That's more than a basement. Oh my god! Oh man!
Oh, my God.
Oh, there's like an army of them. They just keep coming. What are you waiting for? Run! Go!
Go, 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 go!
Oh! You better get up and start running, Ellie. Oh!
Oh, no. More?
Oh yeah, a lot. Oh, what is this?
What in the hell is that?
What is that?
What are we even looking at? Oh!
What
Oh
the
my
hell?
God! What is that even?
Oh, wow. It's almost like it noticed him.
It's like
Yeah.
the juggernaut.
Oh! Oh!
Oh! What?
Joel was shaking. He has to be
Oh,
thinking,
it's a little kid one. Oh, look how it moves.
Boy, it's so uncoordinated, thank God.
This is so intense.
Oh my God! This is
Oh! Oh, that was close. Okay, let's go get to the bridge.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh! See that thing jump? Oh! There's still more of them.
Oh, they just keep coming. Oh
You know,
my God!
When they thought they cleared the tunnels, I wonder if they all got pushed into there or something.
Oh, are they all gonna head into the city?
Looks
That's
like
what
they
it
are
looked like.
now. Say Kansas City's done.
What a ride.
What's that comic book say? Endure and survive?
That shit's redundant.
Yeah, it's not great.
A little bit of levity here.
Look, I don't know exactly how I'm getting to Wyoming. I'm probably walking. You know, if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be nice for Sam to have a friend. New day, new start.
That was so intense.
Oh my God! I can't handle this show, guys. I can't.
Kids being kids.
Yep.
Yeah. Go to bed. Now we're going to stay up and read comics.
Do I not look scared? Never. I'm scared. All the time. Scorpions.
Did he didn't get bit, did he? Oh.
Oh, man. Oh, why do they always go across the hand?
I would have never in a million years thought of that. I mean, I don't know if this is going to work at all or this is just a moment of kindness on her end.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Fuck.
I promise.
Man, I don't know if that's going to work.
I don't think that's how that works at all. It would have to, if you had an infection.
I mean, but if it's got the antibodies and stuff, it would attack
Yeah,
whatever the fungus is, you would think.
think you would need to get it intravenously or to go through his bloodstream.
Hey.
Oh, he can't hear. So as a monster. Yep. Oh!
You okay? Easy. What did I do?
Oh no,
What
is he
did I
gonna?
do? Give me the gun, Amy.
No, don't, no. Don't, no.
Yep.
I think she's just so hardened after the life she's been through that it's not impacting her the way it would a normal.
Yeah.
Well, anyone.
You know, initially she was pretty shaken up by it.
Which way's west? Let's go.
Damn.
Oh, what
What
an
a-
episode. What a finish. Holy cow. All right, guys, that was episode 5 of The Last of Us. And man, this show just continues to deliver. I kind of want to start out from the beginning a little bit. Obviously, we're going to get into the heavier stuff here. But in the beginning, I liked the transition of, you know, an urban environment versus rural, and how would your strategies and things be different, you know, the advantages and disadvantages. You know, obviously in a rural area, you're kind of out in the open, but there's a little more cover. In a city, you're a bit more boxed in. So I like how they showed that, how they only had essentially one way to get out of Kansas City. And then it kind of gave us, again, a little bit more of a timeline. And obviously we saw where all the monsters ended up there at the end. But, you know, again, I know that they showed the people that were hunting down Henry as being incredibly brutal and everything. But, you know, again, when people are fighting for their homes, and they have been for the better part of 20 years, you never know really how people are going to react to that, and the lengths that they will go to for freedom, revenge, whatever you want to call it. So I really liked how they showed that. It was a real interesting take. And, you know, the monsters kind of ended up saving the day for our heroes to get out of there, at least temporarily. A bit of levity here, Joel's tone that he had when the two, when all 4 of our heroes kind of came together and met each other up in the apartment, when Ellie's like, dude, your tone, like, not like that. That was kind of a nice little bit. And it shows the dynamic between Joel and Ellie that's continued to grow and be very well shown. This was our first full scale monster attack and we see exactly what they're capable of, how quick they can move. We saw some massive juggernaut-looking monster that was like just insane. The thing was just hammering guys down and throwing them around. We saw what happened to Perry. He got taken out pretty hard. So this was a really good this is one of the most action-packed episodes, I think, just because of we got to see the creatures or monsters, if you will. And I really like that. And then, obviously the ending was, wow, just incredibly heartbreaking. Ellie tries to reassure the young man that, hey, my blood's got magic in it. We're going to be all right. Or I'm sorry, it's medicine. And, for a minute, I'm like, whoa, is it maybe going to work? Is it just the blood? Will the blood go in and attack whatever, infection is in there? But obviously it had spread. And the interesting touch with him being deaf and not knowing that she was in the room was a real interesting take on it, because he was just sitting there by the window, and who knows, how long he turned while he was sitting there. So incredibly heartbreaking, man, the way it was done at the end, just everything was happening 100 miles an hour in that last 5 minutes or so, and just outstanding. The show continues to deliver.
What a moral kind of conundrum that it puts just everybody in when everybody's trying to survive. Everybody's trying to take care of their family. It's easy to look at Kathy, is that her? Sorry.
Kathleen, I think.
Kathleen, I think they called her, yeah.
It's easy to look at Kathleen and be like, this is one heartless woman, and you want to say, okay, well, he did what he did because he was trying to save his younger brother, but he also knew that in doing so, he was giving up somebody else's life. So you kind of want to be angry at her, but at the same time, it's like you traded your brother's life for my brother's life. Now, generally speaking, I think, we can all kind of agree that, I don't want to say there's more value on children's lives, but you get to a certain point where you're like, I'm 43 right now, like I've had a pretty full life. Obviously, there's a lot more I want to live with a son and everything, but if it was me or a child, I'd take a child 100 times out of 100, which she even had said. Her brother said, forgive. But, everybody has to, go through their own experiences and process, their trauma and things like that different. So, like, your initial reaction is you want to judge these people, but, and then her right-hand guy, like, normally, like, the right-hand man in like all these types of shows is like the guy who's even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, he's usually a big jerk.
Kathleen's right-hand man, he seems to kind of be like the voice of reason in all this. So it's really refreshing that like his character was like not like this unlikable, like, henchman or something like that. The story with Henry and Sam is rough, just this guy doing what he can to take care of his brother, and they've been through so much, their entire lives, basically. I mean, all this started 20 years ago. Sam's, that's all he's ever known. And from what we learned, that Fedra in St. Louis or in Kansas City rather, was bad.
Yeah, bad as it gets.
It's a tough episode to watch. It's fiction, but when you're watching fiction that's done this well, you can't help but put yourself in the situations and wonder what you would do and how you would react. And it feels, I know it's a TV show and obviously it's based off of science that is or isn't possible, hopefully isn't, but the rest of it is written so well that, again, you can't help but put yourself in this situation. This was incredibly tough, and
normally there's good guys and bad guys.
The situation with Henry.
Well, we did, but you can understand Kathleen's anger and all those people's anger. You can get it.
Yeah, I mean,
take Henry and Sam out of there.
They're all looking, and from what we learned of Fedra, everybody in that city's angry. I mean, they used, I don't know if we can say it, but the R word and torture and stuff like that for 20 years, and it was so brutal that. Like, everybody thinks they're pushing towards a better, and if Fedra was that bad, and anybody who was helping them out for their own purposes, you gotta look. Henry seemed like a nice guy to us, but he was selling people out, but he was doing it for his brother. So there's definitely not a clear line between good guys and bad guys and everything else in this. And I think they write it like this for this exact purpose, to have people discussing like, God, what would you do? Because it's so easy and almost cliche to be like, that's the bad guy and that's the good guy, and you're doing good guy stuff and you're doing bad guy stuff. And we have, The Walking Dead, which, look, we're going to go here. The Walking Dead drew the line of good people doing bad things. But I think they generally kind of kept it, these are the good guys, these are the bad guys. And it feels a little bit like that, but the lines seem, everything seems a lot more in the gray than anything I've seen before. So a heavy episode, but incredibly well done. And man, the monsters are it's such a different dynamic when they're fast and they can run. And then I will say this. So people have been really good in the comments not to, for the most part, drop spoilers, but some people do. And I've seen the word bloater in the comments. Somebody's like, oh, wait till they see the bloaters. And I'm like, okay.
See, wasn't me, folks, with all my telegraphing, as some of you like to say.
Oh, yeah, but getting the names, we still don't know what it is.
Yeah, so when somebody says bloater, it's like so and I will say that, look, nobody went in the comments and said, well, there's going to be these huge things, but people said, I will say nobody said clicker until I think episode 2 or whatever. Yeah. But I'm assuming this is what people were referencing when they say bloater, but it looked like the Juggernaut. The other thing is, I don't know, maybe not, because it could have just been a very large human being. Like, what if Andre the Giant got infected? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, maybe this is the bloater, maybe this is just something happens to Andre the Giant, but that was a twist I wasn't expecting. But another great episode. And they just hit you different every episode. The first episode, the second, the third, obviously, last. They're just, they're gut punching you 57 different ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
For me on this episode, this was just a absolute banger. First of all, everyone did fantastic. I'm gonna kind of bounce around because that's just what I do. I want to start off with Henry and Sam. For me. Now, granted, again, I want to highlight that I only watched a few gameplays. I don't consider myself a gamer by any means. But for me, watching the gameplay, it was impactful, lightly impactful. But this was way, way more impactful than the game, in my personal opinion. And that's not taking anything away from the game. The game is the game. This is the TV
Did the
show.
game play out? We've
Yeah.
talked. So if this is your first time catching this, we've kind of talked with Diamond Dave about when we get to the end of an episode, catch us up to that point in the game and back. So did this play out similar in the game?
I kind of want to give you an answer of yes or no, but I think at the end of all these episodes, we might have you guys, us three, have a compilation of sets.
Okay.
It's not gonna tell us.
This one I'll hold back on.
Okay.
But it was more impactful in here, and again, just the way the dynamic was. Maybe it's with the brotherhood that they had, seeing. The sign language and everything like that was phenomenal. With Ellie and Sam, they were 100% the heart of this episode. It was great to see kids be kids in this world, because it's any apocalyptic show, it's going to be limited to none that you're going to see that kind of vibe anywhere, right? With Joel was showing more compassion as we go on in these episodes, which I think is pretty cool. But also, I kind of don't want him to lose any edge. And that's not saying the show is written bad by any means.
No.
I just don't want to see him lose edge, just because if he does slip up, something bad could happen. So I don't think he's going to.
No, I mean, I get your point. You want to see character development, but I don't know if we want to see, again, going back to The Walking Dead, this many different versions of Rick Grimes.
And actually, I don't mean it like that either, but I appreciate that because Walking Dead. But I mean, when he's in a situation, right, where episode 1, anything that was going on, Joel's sharp.
Okay.
I don't want him to lose anything like that because he's
experiencing things.
Getting some emotion back, which he shouldn't, and I'm not saying he shouldn't. I either way, I love what's going on. So let's not freeze frame Dave saying, "Oh, Dave, you're knocking the show." Love it. As far as that beginning and the way they kind of give us that perspective, I love when they do that. Quinn and I were probably sounding like twins there, but I love that perspective of that. And then the clickers, and because they already know that, so I could say that. And all those just coming out. Even
they just
when they
kept
were
coming.
done.
It was more.
It
and
was
more
just
and more.
non-stop.
And when you heard that low growl, you're like, what the hell is that? Sounds like something coming out of Mordor.
Oh, it was fantastic. This whole thing. And then that end, wild again, it was just impactful. I'm running on here. So I'll end it right there. Again, phenomenal episode. Guys, they just keep going up and up and up. There has not been any letdown, in my opinion. And I will almost go to say so far, to me, this contends with episode 3. I think this one might even be just a slight edge better. Emotion in this one for me, I had more emotional pull out of this one.
Well, I mean, and if anything, you had the tension in the tunnels, you had the tension with the monsters coming out, you had a big firefight scene, you had a multitude of different things all kind of rolled into one. So
this was an emotional roller coaster, and I know that's a kind of a cliche term, but it applied here. Like trying to get out of the city, they're out of the city. Okay, they're safe. They're not safe. What the hell is that coming out of the ground? Oh, Sam got bit. I mean, this was wild. This was crazy. But Dave, you do bring up a good point about like Joel. It's like, and I think that was like the really important thing about episode 3 is they talk about living instead of surviving. But sometimes when you're in these bad situations, you got to be a little bit more focused on surviving. And what happens if Joel does get soft? Because at the end we saw him get soft, and hey, we're going to Wyoming if you want to come.
And I enjoy that. I just want to say I do like seeing him get soft, but I just want him too far.
Yeah, and I think, and you don't know when other people are going to be a liability, or if if food gets scarce, is it going to get to the point where it's like they then turn on you? I mean, it would be so difficult to trust, but like, man, just the desire for companionship and being around other people and just having another adult to BS with, and to see the younger person you're with have another child to play with. I mean,
we saw that in episode 3. What's the point of all the gear in the world, all the food in the world, all the security, the fences, everything, if you don't have anybody to share it with?
And I kind of want to go back to give an example of what I mean here. So it's not pinpointed on the writing, because I feel like maybe it's going to get people are going to pinpoint that Dave's going after the writing. When we saw Brian come in from the back, Joel had and that's not a soft moment. He just didn't hear it, right? Yeah, and then he got jumped. That's kind of where I'm coming with. Like, I don't want that situation happening again to Joel, because I don't want to lose Joel. So that's where I'm coming from.
Kind of a main character.
I mean, I don't want to say plot armor, and I haven't seen the game at all, but I'm guessing Joel's going to be in for the long haul.
Yeah, so we'll see. But man, what another amazing episode.
Yeah, absolutely. Gosh. All right, guys. Well, for the Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave Damone, I'm Mason Quinn. This is Bad Medicine. That was The Last of Us. We'll see you next week for episode 6.